What is up my friends, welcome back to Cold Trigger. And yes guys, today we are gonna talk about Pekka bobat attack. This attack is very powerful at Town Hall 10 and I am gonna show you exactly how to use it and more base features things that you need to know before using this army. So make sure to hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you won't miss any of the upcoming videos that I will be uploading in my channel, and let's go check it out. Now this video is going to be in two parts. In the first part I will be talking about the basic fundamental things that you need to know to use this army, and under the second part we will be looking in some replays while I explain at the same time for each of the particular bases that the army was used in. So the first thing is the base identification. The one and only threat to this army is the wizard towers, of course. So if you see the wizard towers in the core of the base, like you can see into the town hall compartment, or if you see the wizard tower having more exposure, you can reach them out from the outside like into the inferno tower compartment, then this Pekka bobat army is right to use in those type of bases. Next come the inferno towers. So yeah, if they are in the single mode like you can see in this base, then it's a bonus for you. If you see the inferno towers in multi, then I would say if you can take them out as soon as possible, then it will be good for you only, because bats don't like the multi infernos. Now moving on to the next one, we have the army composition. The army is going to consist of 2 giants, 2 balloons, 4 wizards, 4 healers, 4 Pekka, 2 hogs, 1 Valkyrie, 5 bowlers, 2 rage spell, 2 freezes, 5 of the bats, and 1 max poison spell. And in the clan castle you are going to take 1 of the max wall wrecker, 1 yeti, 1 max level ice golem, and 1 bomber. Now the next thing comes how to use the army. Now since we have healers on our army, we of course gonna do a queen walk. And when to use the queen walk? If we see a lot of trash buildings or some of the defensive buildings that are outside, we can take it out from doing a queen walk. Then you can use your queen to do a funneling, and you can use either 1 Pekka or 1 Valk, or you can add king with them as well to make the other side of the funnel. Now since we are using a wall wrecker, so we have to go with the opposite side of the town hall, since the wall wrecker is always going straight for the town hall. And if you don't have access of the wall wrecker, you can use 1 jump instead of using 2 rage, and use the 1 rage where you think the kill squad going to do a lot of damage, or like you can see where the more high value defensive buildings are. You can use the 1 single rage to get all of the side buildings or defensive buildings into the core of the base. And yes, of course you can alter your army composition depending on base to base. You can choose 5 Pekkas instead of 4, and you can cut out 2 extra hogs, 1 Valkyrie, 2 of the balloons to get 5 Pekkas to get the funneling done. And you also can choose whether to use your queen to make the funnel, or you want to use your Pekka to get the funneling done. If you are using Pekka to get the funneling done, then you should use 5 Pekkas instead of 4, and if you are using queen to get the funnel, then you should use 4 Pekkas, and you get the 2 extra hogs, 2 balloons, and 1 Valkyrie to create a solid pathing for your kill squad to get into the base. Now we are on to the second part of the video, and we have cool kid moving in with Pekka bobat. Let's see. So his queen is going to take care of this section of the base, and his king is going to take care of that 12 o'clock section of the base, so that his queen does not goes around. Instead she comes down and moves into the base with the kill squad. As you can see, the king and the hogs are going to take care of this section of the base, so the queen and the kill squad does not go outside. Instead they stay into this compartment to take down that wizard tower, the inferno tower, and the enemy queen. As you can see, she got that value that he wanted to let her take, and as you can see, she is moving into the base with the kill squad. Some of the bowlers get out but does not matter since the Pekkas are inside of the base. Now what do we have here? We have queen and 3 Pekkas moving into the base, while clan castle troops are popped up and they are going to take care of that wizard tower as well. And look at that queen taking care of that X-bow, taking care of that king, and base is completely wrecked. Base has nothing to defend. The queen is down, the wizard tower is down, one wizard tower is left, the king is down, the inferno tower is up, one more inferno tower is up, and one more wizard tower. Now the bats came and took it down, all of the defenses that were left. Now all of you might ask how to use the bat spell. You can use the bat spell as it was used in this replay, or you can use it like a bat bomb. What is bat bomb? If you have two multi-tower inferno in the base, or like 2 wizard towers left, so you can use freeze on top of the wizard tower or multi-inferno tower and use the bat next on top of them, so that they can take down the wizard tower or the multi-inferno and without any damage to the bats. So that's called bat bomb. Let's move on to the next replay, where we will be seeing another attack by Cool Kid. Now we have a townhall 10 ring type base design here, and this type of bases have both benefit and loss at the same time. Now the good thing is that this type of bases are, if you can make the right funnel for with your queen and the troops that you are going to use for funneling, then this base can get completely wrecked if you just put your main army into the core. And the bad thing is, that's the right thing. If you can't open these two compartments or make your main army into the core, then the rest of the army will go around of the base and left your main section. The main section is the town hall compartment untouched. So that's the problem. So this type of bases are pretty much hard to deal with for if you can just go into the core of the base. And if you can go into the core of the base, then you can pretty much deal a lot of damage and take out this base. Now we have Cool Kid again. So what he wanted to do in this base is he wanted his queen to take this section of the base and his king to take this section of the base, so that the rest of the army moves straight into that town hall compartment and takes down the clan castle, the inner defensive buildings that are into the compartment, and healers are on the kings so no matter how much damage he is taking, it is going to be healed up by those. And we have Pekka left also, and 2 bowlers left for the king side. As you can see, now 2 Pekkas left. We have 2 Pekkas left. As you can see, this base is wrecked, have nothing to defend, and it's going to be a 3-star as well. So as you can see, this is how you can use this type of the army in this type of bases, and it's pretty much used in a OP way. It's pretty much effective. Next, again we have another replay where you will be seeing and understanding how to use this army more comfortably. Now as you can see, let's hit the base recognition first. So this is a anti-3-star base, and it used to be a pretty much popular trophy pushing base as well as the farming base. Now the visit tower locations are onto the one side, and as I have said before onto the first part of the video, that you need to take care of the visit tower as soon as possible. So you can take down the 3 visit towers here with the queen walk or with the Pekka and the wall wrecker. If you move down from that side into the base, and you can use the bats in this side to take care of the visit tower, the single visit tower that is in this compartment. So let's see. As usually, he used a queen walk to move into the base, and you can see he took care of that visit tower. He is taking care of the outside defensive buildings that can be done with the range of the queen. And as you can see, he has used his king to this side so that the Pekkas are not going outside, instead they goes inside with the wall wrecker. And as you can see, he did not use the rage on the queens, and he used his queen's ability to make her go into the base, because he needed the extra rage into the base to move down, because there were 2 single inferno and he didn't want to use the 2 freeze onto the single inferno tower. Instead he wanted to save them up for the last visit tower. As you can see, he is going to use the freeze in this visit tower, so he had to use the queen's ability to make her live, instead using the freeze spell. So that was the pretty much plan, and he succeeded as well. Now what do we have in the base? We have 3 of the Pekkas, no, maybe 4, yes, 4 of the Pekkas, queens alive, giants alive. We have cleanup troops as well, and nothing's left in the base. This is a 3-star army. This is a very powerful army, very strong attack strategy that you can use anywhere, even with your farming, even with your clan wars. I promise you are going to make some mistakes in the first, because everyone makes mistakes, but you don't need to be discouraged and keep using the army. You are going to be succeeded. Promise. That's my promise. So make sure to use the army and let me know what do you think about this army. If you have already used this type of strategies, then you already know how effective this army is. Now guys, we have one last but not least, a bonus example for you guys. Yes guys, we are going to see this replay because it has 2 multiple tower inferno towers. So this is kind of base where you can possibly use the bat spell, because we have 2 multiple inferno towers that is going to cause a lot of trouble for our bats. And go with the base identification first. We have the visit towers more spread out in this base, and we have the multi-tower infernos in 2 compartments, and the placement of the multi-tower is pretty much rough because they have the tile gaps in between, and they have accordingly parallel wise with the town hall. So it's pretty much hard to get the both of the inferno towers, and we plan to get this inferno tower as well as the next to visit towers as well. He planned it that way, and he planned to move his world record to the town hall compartment and taking care of this Inferno tower as well. But it did not go well because the bowlers went outside. As you can see, the bowlers needed a little bit more of the funneling to make them go inside of the base. So since they did not go inside of the base, he could not take care of that Inferno tower. So in this type of situation, you can use the bat bomb. You have to save one of the rage, one of the freezes, and 6 of the as many. Like if you are going to use 5 bat spell, it's depend on you. If you are going to 6 bat spell, it's also depending on you. So depending on the bat spell, and if you are going to save one rage spell, if the army is the attack is not going as you planned, so that you can use it like a bat bomb. You can put one rage first, then you can take down the freeze. You can put the freeze next, then you can put all of the bats in on top of the Infinite Tower and the Visit Tower. So the rage will let the bats spark them up and take care of that Visit Tower and the Infinite Tower in a one shot. But as he planned, he got one of the Visit Towers cleaned up, so he didn't need to worry because he had one freeze spell, so he had to use it on any one of the Visit Towers between this one and this one, So since he got taken care of one Visit Tower, he had to use it on one Visit Tower, the freeze spell. So he's kindly waiting for the Pekkas to get in the Visit Tower range, so the Visit Tower focused on the Pekkas and he can use the bats with using the freeze spell. And we have one Ice Golem kicking up the wall to get into the multi-tower Inferno compartment, but we did not need him because the bats took care of the multi-tower Inferno as well as the Visit Tower. So this was the last example of the Pekka bobat attack strategy. You can use it in wars, you can use it as well as normal raid. As you can see, these 2 examples were on the multiplayer battle. So these were the example for this army. Hopefully you enjoyed it, hopefully it was informative for you, and let me know what you think of this Pekka bobat attack strategy, and make sure to watch out more of the videos on my channel which will be effective for you and informational for you. I recommend you to watch the previous 2 videos that I posted on my channel, and let me know what do you think of this Pekka bobat army in the comment below, and hopefully it was informative and educational for you. Till then, keep clashing. See you.